Howdy ho, friendos. I am terribly sorry for the long wait. I don't usually keep people waiting this long, but also hello, Art Boy. Welcome, welcome in. Or well, actually, you have been a user or moderator for a long time. Clearly, okay. Sorry, my brain's not quite there. I still in the process of waking up, you could say. But anyway, how are you doing today, Art Boy? Hope you're doing well. Just gonna get my, just gonna get. PC audio turned on and everything else. Yeah, didn't really I didn't necessarily schedule this stream today, but I figured I'd still get a stream in for one last stream in for this week. And then we'll do more next week and the week after that and the week after. Okay, sorry. No, but that's good. I'm glad you're doing good. But today will be a chill Genshin stream before I go into work at 3 p.m. my time. It is currently 12. It's currently 12:16 my time. In fact, here, hold on. I gotta do another thing real fast. I gotta do another thing real quick. Give me a brief moment. Such a professional streamer, aren't I? Ow. Also, I've decided to play with a controller this time around, just to see how it would do. Although then again, I'm not gonna have access to my frickin'. That's good. I'm glad you're motivated again. It's what we needed. It's what we need. Most of us need in us these days. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely a good team for sure. Oh. Okay, where do we start? Yeah, I'm not used to playing this game on a 360 controller. Playing this on a wired 360 controller, not wireless. Just keep that in mind. Alright. So the B button is to select things, not the A button. I almost wonder if this will ever. I sort of wonder if this game will ever come out on Switch too. Probably not. It's a possibility, but we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, it's clearly just mostly a Xbox and PlayStation title, and also a mobile. Can't speak the English worth the life of me. No, it's a mobile game too. I know it's on iOS and Android, and it's on and of course PC. If you PC users out there want to play this game for yourselves. I don't know what the hell I'm going on about.
They've been prowling around for nearly 2 days now. These things just won't quit. Oh, they might not have seen us yet, but them constantly sweeping the area, our way out is completely blocked.
I have played Tomodachi Life, and I'm actually getting Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. Living the Dream. My brain took a dump on me, sorry. I'm getting Tomodachi Life 2, hopefully tomorrow or possibly later today. It said it was in the USPS facility, so it should be. It said it's in transit, but I don't know how delivery service. I don't even know how delivery services work because I'm dumb. But it might be delivered tonight. If not tonight, then it's guaranteed to be delivered tomorrow for sure. However, I don't plan to stream the game right away because I want to get to know the game first, or get to know the game a little more, considering I have not played Tomodachi Life in forever.
Oh, that's never gonna work. One little slip up and it's game over.
Game over, man. Game over. Yeah, I had to make that reference. Oh, wait. No, not that.
If they spot us, they'll run straight back to Rare. And once he knows we're here, it won't be long before he's breathing down our necks again.
Just bear with me, guys. I am not used to playing on a 360 controller. I mean, sure, I play on a PlayStation 5 controller too, but this is a little different for me.
Oh, guess you're right. All right.
I don't know. I'm weird like that. All right.
Quick, hide! We almost got spotted.
Excuse me? But where do I hide?
That was a close call.
There's no hiding, though. I don't know where to hide. Can I jump? Can I please jump?
Watch out! They're coming this way!
Yes, I know. How do I jump again? Can I not jump right now? Wait, what did... Oh, crap. Hold up. Can I jump at the current moment? Hold on. You know what? Screw it. I'm switching back to mouse and keyboard. Sorry. Oh, wait. I gotta... what am I thinking? No. God damn it. Fuck. Frickin' Tourette's. Hold on. Give me a brief moment while I switch back to controller. It's up in controls, Jake. Jeez. I have a brain. Bear with me. Okay. There we go. Got it. I might as well just play with mouse and keyboard for this situation. Oh wait, no, I can't jump. I can't. I cannot jump. What in the world? Why can't I jump? Okay, so I gotta avoid these wild hunt creatures at all costs. Uh-huh. Okay. I think we're good. Wait for them to go that direction? Alright, might as well, I gotta go that way. Gotta wait for them to pass, though. What did Paimon say? Like, to break the fourth wall? I didn't even pay attention to her dialogue that well. I'm an EB boy. Okay, they're coming back this way, I think. Or are they going that direction? No, they're still moving forward. Okay. I need to go that way. I probably could have just ran and didn't have to worry about them, but
Keep going. We're nearly there. This is the final hurdle.
Okay, but wait a minute. There's another wild hunt thing coming straight this way. Hey, Ether, what the hell are you doing? Okay. Guess I gotta wait for them to... Where can I hide, though? Do I really gotta wait for these slowpokes? Come on. Oh, she said game over. Technically, that's not a fourth wall joke. I think that's more of just, like... actually what people would say in video games as, like, their main... People say that in other video games. It's like a main form of... It's normal for people to... for characters to say that in video games or movies, even. Well, mainly video games. I wouldn't really consider that a fourth wall joke. But... shoot. Will they spawn me if I go there? Well, let's hope not. They're not moving. Clearly not moving. They're gonna probably spot me regardless. Oh, what do you know? I consider myself lucky.
Oh, there's no end to these things.
You can't keep going like this. Ah, great.
Fire. Fire?
Fire? Where?
Wait, what's that smell? Oh no, there's a fire!
Where's it coming from is the question. That was quick. Oh, shoot. It's this character. The knave. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Sandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina.
Oh, long time no see.
The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your power. Freedom comes at a heavy price, doesn't it?
It's Arlecchino!
Arlecchino, thank you.
Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
It's been a while, Arlecchino.
Alright. Back to over here, huh? Yeah, I played this quest more off camera, and there was an interesting segment with like a shooter
Right here,
type
stupid
of...
Solnari. Whatever.
It's
I've got
sort of
all
like
the
a...
data I need. Next time we meet, you're finished.
What do you call it? There's like these big robots with guns. It's going to like a first-person shooter type of thing where when as the robots shooting things, it was actually kind of cool.
He sure doesn't pull his punches.
Excuse me, do you need a hand?
Oh shoot! Is that who I think it is?
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Can't you see I'm busy?
Okay, I could be wrong who this is, but I can guarantee. But it's likely it's this character. It's somewhat likely it could be this character. If I'm correct, I'm gonna flip.
Wait a minute. I recognize that voice.
That better be who I think it
Hello,
is.
Miss Sandrone.
Yes!
Father sent us over.
Holy crap! Oh, Fremine.
How considerate of her.
I'm sorry. This character's amazing.
Hey,
I like this character, Fremine.
Fremine, get over
He's
here
pretty
and help me
He's pretty
fix
freaking
this.
cool.
Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machines. Nearly every machine that cat girl touches ends up going haywire. Go put her on
Oh my
clean duty or
god.
something.
Then
I'm sorry.
let's start
I like
downstairs.
Fremine. He's
Fremine, we'll leave this place to
relatable and he's cool.
You've got it.
Wait a second. Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard.
Why I say
you want some, you'll
relatable
have
is
to make it
because he's
yourself.
introverted like me. Sorry, I didn't want to yell too loud because my dad is currently asleep. I clearly don't want to ruin his beauty sleep. So he can go into work today. Get the beauty rest he deserves. So Fremine, Lenny, and Lynette. It's been a hot minute, has it not? So, if you don't know too, I'm also trying to ascend and make a good enough build for Fremine. And I got him a good weapon too, I think. Yeah, it's a 4-star weapon. I could probably give him a 5-star if I wanted, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon. I think that's good enough for now. Ow. These turrets. Okay. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. I don't want to enter cutscene mode and then fall down to my death. Although then again, yeah, never mind. This is water, so I think we should be okay. Still better safe than sorry. We don't enter the cutscene mode and then my character falls to his death and and then I gotta revive him. Either in the Statues of 7. Ooh. Okay. Back to the meeting place we go.
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
Huh? Feels like there's quite a few people missing. Where's Flint's and the others? And what about Niffer?
I returned ahead of them. Flint is helping Ino and Anefa to set up the decoys and buy some time. As for Miss Neffer...
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end. She sent us back to fill you all in on the top secret intel we've been gathering.
I see. Then let's get right into it. But first, who do we have here? You brought someone else in to help?
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
I'll keep.
Surely
I'll try.
it can't be.
Those.
Excuse me.
Oh, where have I seen
Sorry,
them before?
stretching.
Wait, of course.
Ow, my
In those
back.
memories we just saw.
Oh, my back. I'm sore.
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of
I need a
the
new
Three
chair.
Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a Tea Party buddy.
You are well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Nodcry, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
A Fatui Harbinger.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui Harbingers, even at a time like this.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're fighting for it all the same. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory. Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Forgive me.
I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles. We have our own way of doing things here in Notcry. But ever since they arrived, the Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably. That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power. Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. Looks like she doesn't want to give away too many secrets after all.
I'm pretty sure there could be like more than one Grandmaster in Mondstadt. So I guess yeah, so I guess there's just I don't know what the full story behind that is. I can't remember. I'd have to look that up.
But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers after all. One look and you can tell she's not someone you'd want to mess with.
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top-secret intel.
So as it would seem from what I'm gathering on Google, it seems that Varka Varka departed on an elite expedition roughly half a year before the travelers' arrival to Mondstadt. So I guess Jean was acting as the Grandmaster firstly, so to speak. But eventually, I think Varka must have been the first Grandmaster before he departed. I guess that's what I'm gathering so far. But gotta do more research on this.
Alright, listen up everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
The Dregs of the Crimson Moon?
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse, and a whole bunch of other stuff from the time of Conria.
To my knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection. But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted the secrets it left behind. So, he sent the Rehir of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon's few remaining followers. In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other person. Oh, and he had a fiancé, or at least a would-be fiancé, called Tholindis. What's the matter?
Stephanie, Granddaughter, Flinders.
Interesting. Anything else? What about this would-be fiancée of his? Do we know anything about her?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum, but it felt like she was hiding some kind of secret.
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason, Rerear's fragment also contains some of Thelindis' memories, though only a very small portion.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, it sounds like we can conclude that while Thelindis was still around, Rerear appeared to be lucid and quite normal. Thelindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he couldn't let go of. Tell me, though, were these pure-blood Conorians we're talking about here?
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian... Oh yeah! Just like how it was with the captain!
If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance Rerear might regain some of his sanity?
It's possible, but it would take a miracle. We can't pin all our hopes on that. That merchant who Nefer knows, Dori Sangama Bay. Maybe we could hire her to look into it.
All right, then. Let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow. As for the others...
On the way over here, I noticed that the Wild Hunt monsters had grown even more frenzied in their search for Kutar. At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
I'll head back to the Curatorium and meet up with the boss.
Feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with. Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint's. I'll hold the fort for now, then discuss our next move with Flint's, Aino, and Anefa when they get back.
All right then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Just do your thing. I decided to call in some backup since things are getting so hairy. Our reinforcements should be here any minute now. Stay safe, everyone. Dismissed.
We're back. Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally, and Boss Nefer has uncovered some promising info. Everything going smoothly on your end?
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoys are getting taken out way faster than we imagined. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now. Oh, right! Inefa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed with Flint's?
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to investigate a source of the Wild Hunt in Amsvartnir, you discovered that it was just a diversion. But according to Flint's intel, several outbreaks of the Wild Hunt had already occurred in Nodcry in the period leading up to that. That was before Rerear had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other words, in theory at least, he still lacked the means to act in two places at once.
Flint's, with everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across Nodcry are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. They're gonna need your help. I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest. And Efa and I will head back over to Amsvartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I? A deal is a deal. Not a word about my snack intake for the next week.
Database updated. Reliability of Aino's predictions increased.
What does that mean?
They were betting on how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? That's hardly worth betting on.
We already decided that Anefa should go investigate the situation over at Amsfartnir on her own. You might as well stay here and keep watch. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rerir.
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone. See you when you get back.
Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Arlecchino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all this way, would you mind telling us what you've got planned? We still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here. And if even Columbina doesn't know where the iridescent moon's marrow is, how do you?
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon. And one of the last surviving embers of the Two Worlds' flames.
Huh? Are you serious? As in, you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about? The one from ancient Conria?
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the signs had been there all along. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me, consuming me from the inside out. Exactly. That is why my hands are like this too. At first, I saw it only as a curse. But once I became a harbinger, the Jester apprised me of the truth. Together with my own investigations, over the past few years, there are several things that I have gradually come to understand. For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan. Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the abyss. You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it hungers for my soul. This strange blackness is the mark of corruption it has left behind.
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes, and that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far. It's essentially a never-ending tug-of-war.
Oh, sounds intense.
Anyway, the rest of my story can wait. Is there anything else about the Crimson Moon or the Iridescent Moon that you're unclear about?
Paimon has a question. So, the Crimson Moon that the Carians used to worship was actually the Iridescent Moon, right? Which was one of the three Moon Sisters. Does that mean that the Carians were to the Crimson Moon as the Frost Moon Scions are to the Frost Moon?
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like. But I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the abyss. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Either way, a dissenting faction staged a coup and drove out the royal heirs of the Crimson Moon dynasty. Still, even with the dark sun looming high overhead, the Crimson Moon's glow never truly faded. If you want living proof, it's standing right before you.
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar in your presence. When I looked at you, I felt I could see that mysterious red moon in the corner of my eye. In your flames, I saw its broken image, surrounded by a strange black aura.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is still a mystery, and I'd prefer not to end up as the object of an insane research project. Anyway, time is against us here, so if there's any other questions, they'll have to wait. I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letter, Sandrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the iridescent moon's marrow yourself, you intend to leave it in my custody, correct?
That's right. For now, it's the only way I can pay you back for your help. The iridescent moon is already part of who you are, so with its marrow in your possession, you'll be even more powerful than before.
Deal. Then let's get started.
Get what started? What does this place have to do with the Crimson Moon?
When I first became a Harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called Paranhari, also known as Leobranto Inamorato. You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era, but setting aside the tangled romances of its characters, it also records a few interesting details. In the Crimson Moon era, or so the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world, and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
Beyond the bounds of this world? For real? And what kind of induction ceremony?
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement. They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died and seen a crimson moon. The adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them, "Within the fireplace, you have traversed the flames between two worlds. Here and now, you are born anew." The book leaves much unsaid, but I suspect that this was their way of branding the children they had enrolled, leaving an indelible mark upon them so that they would forever live in the Crimson Moon's light.
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space that can only be accessed temporarily through some kind of ritual.
But there's no fireplace here. Do you see a chimney anywhere? Oh, are we supposed to build it ourselves? Okay, fine. Paimon will go find some bricks.
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two worlds. In other words, the flames that burn within me. Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage in the world. In the days of Conria, people believed they could be used to bridge the gap between the two worlds of life and death. In short, I can open a passage to that space for you. That's the easy part. The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open, so I won't be able to come with you. Once you're inside, you'll have to find your own way. Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Traveler, spare me a little more moonlight if you would. I may need it. Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now. It should be enough to move us across short distances and confront whatever dangers might await.
Mistress of the seven hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms, by fire severed, by fire renewed, I offer myself now and beseech your descent. One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Got it! I sense a sinister gloom inside, but also the familiar light of the moon. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend who has changed beyond all recognition. All right, let's go.
I'm sorry I haven't been talkative much. I've been kind of just... I've been literally having a buffalo chicken Caesar wrap from Salad and Go. I didn't want to have to eat on camera. But I'm gonna BRB for a little bit, but I'll be back soon. You can take a break too if you must. Let's see. Actually, just... Or I could do this. That works too. Alright, be back in a moment. Or in like a few minutes or so. Okie dokie, I have returned. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get back. Let's get back to doing this. Oh, this is creepy. Yikes.
Hey, look up at the sky! A red moon! This must be the spot, right? Is that the abyss? It's practically filled the entire place. What now?
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss, and hung up aloft like mummified remains. Iridescent moon. Was this truly what you wished for?
Careful! There's something spooky about this place. Feels like something is lurking in the fog. Haimon's right behind you. Whatever you do, don't run off without her. By the way, Columbina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that possible?
Okay, so I think for this situation, let's go ahead switch over to Dayluk. We'll keep Venti and yeah, I guess I'll keep Lorine. Yeah, I think this isn't I can't speak. This is not too bad. Actually, with every artifact, yes, I do. Okay, awesome. You know what? Screw it.
Time for takeoff. Brace yourselves. Wouldn't gliding be...
Yeah, these things are easy enough to kill. As far as like other enemies,
Just like I
it
thought.
depends.
It was only a facade.
the way he got jeez, I can't speak. The way he got up, was just resting, and then it just immediately would just didn't even have like a get up animation. It just straight up. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a weird animation where he got up. Just. I don't know the proper word for this. I am so dumb.
Time to testify.
I guess you could say it's something like related to static animation or just not being able to show any animation. I guess he supposedly broke the getting up animation, or then again, these hilly churls don't really seem to have a get up animation whatsoever. They just immediately get up. They just immediately wake up and not even. I don't know how to properly describe it. Just whatever. Words are tough sometimes.
think you can get away? Step back! Stop here, quick!
Verdict is... Ha!
Oh, you bastard.
Loaded.
Coming through!
Burn!
Not to worry, this is not... I'm doing my best to try to ascend other characters, but... It's gonna take me some... It's gonna be a slow process considering I don't play a lot of this with... let me rephrase that. I don't play a lot... I don't have a lot of friends to grind with. I don't particularly play with a lot of randos. It's because I'm that introvert. I'm that introverted.
Hunt them down. Enough.
Oh God. Ready?
Huh? Huh? For real? That's way too high! There's no way we'll be able to reach it!
No, I'm not sensing anything up there. It's coming from under the mountain.
Let's see... Ah! There's some kind of weird shadow over the water! Wait, see that? Looks like a mechanism of some sort! Let's check it out! Looks like a device from the time of Conria. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Oh, if we can activate it, we might find some clues. Running, the shadow in the water looks different. You think these mechanisms might be the key to unlocking the secret? Let's try to find more of them!
Felindis, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Ugh. Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Felindis? Is that Rear's girlfriend? How come we're hearing her voice here? Oh yeah! So, do you think she was studying this strange space all along?
The Abyss has made this space extremely unstable. Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here. Like echoes. Or after images.
Whenever I see this view, it takes me back to a poem from my childhood. Waning moon. Oh, lifeless damsel, weeping on the mountain crest. Mourning still in wistful tone, her fragile soul now laid to rest. For me, of all people, to be here investigating the mysteries of the Crimson Moon space. Is it a coincidence? Or something more?
Oh, whoops. Wrong key.
Right. Retribution!
Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
Sorry, I had to get OBS opened up again. Had it minimized. Do not ask questions.
Verdict is... Ha! Ha!
Press delivery!
Ha! 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 Burn!
Let's play! Think you can get away? Yahoo! Yeah.
Arrow up the ass. Ow. Yeah, that's gotta hurt.
See. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key to unlocking... If it really does exist, then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
Activate the final device. Okay. Just gotta find my way down there. Just gonna glide. That's all I gotta do. Yes. Oh. I got this. I got this. I got this. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Nice. Hey. Oh. Ow. Son of a...
With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon marrow.
I'm sorry. I had to stretch. I had to stretch
Revier,
again.
With every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever
I could
since
sleep,
that
but
outsider set foot in
if I'm gonna
Conria, the
hold on.
Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness.
If I'm gonna sleep, then I gotta make it. I gotta keep it short because I have to work in the next hour and 45 minutes.
If only I could get my hands on that outsider.
Hey, look! The moon's reflection is back to normal! Elendis' voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow. Do you think maybe it's hidden in the moon's reflection?
It must be. For within it, I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
Then there's no time to lose! Let's go! Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's mirror. That must be the iridescent moon's mirror. Oh, but we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it.
Oh, so easy.
Time to testify.
Retribution!
Nice. Alright, they disappeared. Goody. Ah. Okay. How do I get up there? Oh. Okay. Doi. Derp. Derpity derp. Derp. Does anybody say that term anymore? Maybe. Maybe not. I could fight you if I wanted, but meh. Actually, I'm just gonna destroy this thing.
We're so close.
Yep. They disappeared. Let's keep it that way. Hold on.
Time for takeoff.
This should buy us some time. No. Hey, switch, you bastard. What are you doing? Alright.
We finally did it.
The iridescent moon's marrow, still burning away like an undying flame, yet now contaminated by the abyss. It has taken on a new form entirely. If we can purify the abyssal power within, we should be able to obtain its untainted essence.
I could stream for 2 hours today if I wanted, but well, depending on the cutscenes and how long they are, I'm gonna make the stream an hour and a half today.
It's so cold.
But I figured I'd still get a stream in this week. Like I said, I have some plans to try to do a few streams. Or 3 streams a week, eventually, but when I have the time and energy. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Is it you? Are you here?
Huh? Are you talking to us?
At long last, I can see you once more. Our fates have crossed, and I am finally free. I'm sorry, I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come, I still couldn't let go of the fear in my heart as death drew near. The moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Like I was being cut into pieces by 1,000 blunt blades. My thoughts scattered as the cold crept in, but I could not bear to fade away like that. Tell me, what was
Whoops.
it that brought you to us all that time ago? If
Got my
only
phone on
I
my
had
desk.
possessed
That's
your
nice.
courage, then I might have been spared this torment more painful than death. You were so puzzled. That's how I felt too when I first saw you. But trust me when I say that everything happens for a reason. Farewell, Hypo.
What was that all about? Was that the goddess of the iridescent moon? It sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend. But none of us have ever met her before, right?
Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost moon she once knew. For a fading soul like hers, our auras must be too similar to tell apart.
But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's marrow now. That should help you regain your strength, right? Alright. Time to leave this place and meet back up with Arlecchino. Let's go!
Oh, special cutscene.
This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon,
Huh?
oh lifeless damsel.
Oh. Hurry! The place is collapsing!
It wants to trap us here.
You don't say.
The abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy.
Nice.
Give it back! The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart!
Damn.
Finally! Huh? Oh no! The exit's blocked!
Okay.
They're back! Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise.
Hey, it's...
What are you waiting for?
Yep, we're alive. Clearly. Well,
We made it!
what more did you expect?
Thank you, Arlecchino! Did you save us?
Bruh.
Wait, your hands! They're...
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry. No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
But surely... Oh... We're so sorry, Arlecchino. Paimon can't believe you'd make a sacrifice like this for us.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal. Well, Columbina.
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return.
Oh, shoot.
Feeling stronger?
Hey, Columbina, are you okay?
I'm fine. Our powers are a little at odds, that's all.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moon is always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned.
Oh.
At least to the level it was at as Third Harbinger.
It's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rayrier like this.
Pain. Can't get enough, huh?
One more ray of moonlight, if you would. It's okay. I can take it.
How about now? Fighting fit?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Not Cry. The Rayrier of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did earlier. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of a breeze. But now, you're full of vitality. Just like the frost moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you are.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to grow stronger. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Rayrier.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played, but they're not her real name. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. Up till now, you've been living a wandering life, so you've probably never really cared. All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Rayrier, give it some thought. All right, that's it from me. I'll get you back safely first, then go meet up with Sandrone.
You're the best!
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway, let's get going. There are more urgent things to do right now than trade compliments.
Nice. Ooh, okay. Awesome. Quest completed. Alright. Sweet.
It was a close call, but we got the iridescent moon's marrow and restored Columbina's strength. And that's all that matters. In other words, mission accomplished. Paimon wonders how everyone else is doing.
We'll find out, but I will do that off camera, not right now. I would if I could, but I gotta work and oh, what time is it? 1:30? Yeah. An hour and a half. Let's just say that. But hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a pretty good time. But don't forget too, there will be another stream next week. And there might just be a new video coming out tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. So yeah, I had a chill time. I will be scheduling other streams for next week. I would either a couple streams or hopefully three regular streams. But not much else to say. Hope you guys had a good time though. So if you have not already, like the stream if you can't speak. Like the stream if you want, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit the notification bell to get notified for future content. Until then, I'll see you guys laters.